Hey guys, I'm Makoto from ENS. Who knows ENS? Woo! Good. Who have ENS names? Good. So I also have ENS sticker, special name tag. But unlike Boris, I don't have it for everybody. So only if you have ENS name, there's only 5 of them, so come to talk to me. But today, because you guys already know what ENS is, I'd like to present a new interesting project called SDNS. Who knows SDNS? Good. Good. So you're learning something new today. Good. So oh yeah. So now I'm preaching the preach, so I don't have to explain, what is ENS? Well, if you have a hex address, you should have name on it, right? So that's my matokun.is my ENS name. I'm an ENS maxi, so I even wear ENS on my back of the t-shirts. So here, there's the ENS name embedded, and you can be part of it with the ENS sticker today. But that's not the point I'm sharing today. So has anyone used ENS Manager? Still not enough. So up until May, buying ENS was quite a hectic process of going through the 1-week auction, and also interacting with ENS was quite hard. So me and my colleague Jeff, we are working on a good, useful, easy to use ENS Manager where you can set Ethereum addresses easily. By the way, until the last May, we've had ENS run for almost 2 years, and we already know that only 20% of people actually set the Ethereum address into ENS. So that was how people just squatting about not actually using. And some useful tool like this is the way to help. But I'm not sharing this one either. So because we are in a decentralized, Decentralized storage summit, right? So I had to talk storage to you. So the less known feature, so how many of you have set IPFS or Swarm hash into ENS? 1, 2, 3. I think I just 4. I think I just changed the rule of name card distribution. That only if you have content hash set, you can have this card, okay? A sticker. And so that we have a couple other fields you can set not just address. You can actually set ABI information or public key. And one of the kind of hotting up new feature is content hash, because once you put the content hash of IPFS or especially Swarm, now there's a couple browser or extension support. So that, for example, this is I think MetaMask or Opera. That if you have this game portal network.is, you can actually browse your IPFS content from some supported browser. Okay, but this is still limits audience to some ENS or Ethereum savvy people who knows how to interact with these Ethereum system. We want to go beyond that. That's why today I'm presenting SDNS. By the way, I'm presenting for last 2 months, but so far no one knew, so I keep presenting until you guys have a mass adoption, okay? So this lovely chap, this is not Nick Johnson, this is there's another guy called Jim McDonald. This is his creation. So I'm just shitting on behalf of him, okay? And so introducing SDNS. So ETH and DNS, easy, right? So let me introduce how cool and sexy that is. You not doing? Yes. Ta-dang. Beautiful, beautiful, right? Matoken.s.link, and I just put the ENS manager, just the whole React front end into IPFS and the serving on the browser. Without MetaMask, without nothing. So you can tell to your mom that, hey, this is my decentralized app. Look, you can do it today. Woo! Okay, thank you. I want more enthusiasm, It's only 5 minutes. And so as I said, if you set content hash into your lovely ENS, you're going to automatically have matoken.is.link. The reason it has a link is .eth, domain is not, it actually belongs to Ethiopia, so you can't get it. So we just got s.link. But Jim put the DNS, special purpose DNS software, so that if you, and how it works is like when you know, as long as the content hash is set, it automatically sets to, DNS record to this. So you can see the IPF's content. This is a kind of, image. No browser support is required, and programmable via smart contract. So you don't have to go to, like if you're a front-end developer, you don't really like to go to like DNS server, GoDaddy or whatever stuff, and you just type in like A name, C name, or whatever stuff. Because once you program, if you can do programmatically in ENS, because ENS is just a smart contract, you automatically get that. And also I call it partially decentralized. And I explain now. Because even though this Matokun.s link is short and sexy, but it's kind of like, it's just kind of DNS centralized, right? But IPFS is content-based, and it's decentralized, which means, one thing, does anyone know IPFS? Okay, who knows a feature called DNS link? Yeah, 4 or 5 people. So if you control the domain, and if you put the IPFS hash into the DNS record in the format of DNS link in the text, you can actually see that only, here, like there's tons of IPFS public gateway. You can kind of query, not just to the, via IP, it's called IPNS, and you can query via the, whatever the name, domain name, internet domain name, right? Then SDNS, because it's like a IPFS aware and ENS aware, they do all these things automatically. So again, you don't have to go to GoDaddy or like Namecheap or Google Cloud, whatever shit, you don't have to go. And because it's kind of semi-decentralized, so it's not just like the S-link. Just in case someone sends us, Matokun S-link, you can also get IPFS.io, IPNS, Matokun.s.link. And also, you can get IPFS, JESXXS, IPNS, Matokun.s link. And then also, you can get AU side routes IO IPNS Matokun.ens, and also some. So this is kind of says, I'm kind of say, a bit decentralized-ish. So that's SDNS. And if you want to know more about it, there's all the information. Thank you very much. And,